Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. The action has already started. Throw it. Engages and forces him off the ball.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Stojkovic.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Vieira. Manchester United are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. It's a quick ball upfield. Good spot, he's seen the run. Gullit in acres of space out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the counter is on. Gullit. Well, that pass isn't the best. Zanetti.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And he's picked out the run.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Could be danger here. Gets his pass away. Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard. Here's Vieira. Van Dijk. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Yamal, and he's intervened well there. Rijkaard.
Adriano really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He can run onto that. Pass is just off target. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Stojkovic. Ronaldinho is wide and looking to get onto this. Baggio might just make this.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball. And a header! Now, that's another chance! Goal! Manchester United! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's a sharp pass. Yamal. Stojkovic. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Stojkovic. Gently done. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Has a go! Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Little part. And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
So that was the first half.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the action is back on the way.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And here's Hullet. Pirlo. Stojkovic. Stojkovic gets flagged offside. And it's Hullet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, and he's through the middle, and that's a good ball. Adriano unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, again there's no way through. Floated through. Chance! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle.
Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
Substitution.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Yamal.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The attendance for this
Neatly
match
clipped
was
into space, and he's managed to get free.
71,649.
There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Thuram. That could spell trouble. Goalkeeper's ball. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Neymar. Oh, good ball. Pirlo. Adriano. Yamal gets over and intercepts. Maldini. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And here's the chance to counter. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Dijk with the clearance. And that is expertly dealt with. Ribéry. Adriano. Shapes to shoot! In he goes again! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
substitution on the field.
They've got a healthy
18,
number of
Messi.
very tall targets to pick out
6,
from this corner.
Neymar. Number 9, Yamal. Number 7, Van Dijk. Coming on the field, number 22, Bellingham. Number 20, Van Basten.
Great
Number
chance!
13, Bale. Number 24, Nesta.
And now they can spring out of
Substitution in
defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The less said about that pass, the better. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Vieira.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Shot could be on, and the ball's come loose here. And that has been knocked clear. Caught offside that time.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United making another change here. Cruyff to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Well read, nice interception. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Van Dijk with the challenge. Oh, he's taken it. Chips it through. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rijkaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vieira. Pedri. Oh, it's a sweet ball that. Now it's Cruyff. He rises! He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
And it's Ronaldinho. Rijkaard. Pedri, a player so
Added minutes has been
deservedly
indicated.
decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Gullit. Now there's a fine ball. He's in! There's the hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Bale clears it away. Gullit. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill.
Tries a shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Manchester. Can he finish? Van Basten is onto it in a flash. That is good alertness. Rijkaard. Chance here to counter. And it's Rijkaard. Pirlo. Caught offside that time. Van Basten. To Thuram. Now he's off and running. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Zanetti.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pass is just off target.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Roberto Baggio is sports shot at goal! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That's an excellent interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Yamal. And it's Baggio. Rijkaard. Played back in. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Beckham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's lofted through here. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pirlo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gullit, and the finish! Oh, nearly, but not quite. And there's green grass ahead of him. Ronaldinho looks to get on the end of this. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. He's through here. Adriano! Certainly not the easiest of chances, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he certainly got enough purchase on it. Now he's got to think a little bit more about the accuracy.
And he cuts out the supply. Thuram. Bellingham. Threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's a fine interception. No, again, there's no way through. Gullit. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And it's Baggio. Adriano. Rijkaard. Yamal. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pinches it off him. Played over towards the opposite flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Yamal. Oh, it's come loose. Gullit. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Bellingham.
There will be
It's
one
Van
minute
Basten.
added time.
Nice physical challenge. That's a lovely, neat pass. Good read, needed to be. And the first half is done. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And the action is back on the way.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms.
Header! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A case now of complete control. Pirlo chips it through. Maldini cuts it out. Ronaldinho. Yamal. Ball played for Rijkaard. He's looking wide. Gets his pass away. There's no flag. And the shot! No, not quite. Roberto Carlos.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Rijkaard. Vieira. Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. In with a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
Yamal! It's in! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flags. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 20, Van Basten. Number 7, Van
Roberto
Dijk.
Baggio being hounded, manhandled at times.
Number 4,
Yeah, and they've got to be careful,
Gullit.
Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Adams.
Roberto Baggio. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And here's Gullit. Oh, great chance! And there's his chance to lead the counter. Played into space out wide. And that is expertly dealt with. Yamal. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Beckham, look at the space here, has a go! And he's following up! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Manchester United certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Thuram with the clearance. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Some resolute defending there. Well timed, excellent interception. Thuram. And it's Rijkaard. Been shipped out wide, shifted upfield, great ball if he can get there, and he's onside. Oh well, is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Manchester United got some help from Lady Luck there, they all count.
Manchester United appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Now it's great chance! Goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Number 14.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 27.
That's it!
Serginho.
Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Neymar. Number 18. Messi. Substitutions taking place.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He won't be happy with that one. Neymar. Vieira. That's good play.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
Added
If only
minutes has
the
been
pass could have
indicated.
completed its journey. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Rijkaard. Taken back almost at once. Pedri. Thuram cuts out the pass. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that's that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. Messi. Mbappe. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Vieira with the clearance. Hits one! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
He's gone for goal. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
He's a sharp little ball here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. That is good alertness. Ronaldinho. Beckham. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Pirlo. And he was alert to it. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. And he's being shifted off it. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now that's well seen too.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Pirlo. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. He's got to be in here! Now tries a shot!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically...
Can he finish? In he goes again! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Well, nicely intercepted. Messi. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Pirlo. Well, that looks a good ball through. Bale, a player who needs no introduction. Messi. Pullet. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Serginho. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. And it's Bale. Pullet. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Rijkaard. Messi. And here's Pullet. Quality ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rijkaard. Pullet. fiddles it through. Oh, that was vital. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And the shot! And he hits the net! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline.
Decent hit! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
That's the first half then.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And the game has already resumed here.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Vieira stood up well to him there. And it's Gullit. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Well, they can break here. Always onto this. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's Pirlo. Spread neatly.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Too long, and over the line. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And the flag has stayed down. Beckham.
The attendance for this match.
I couldn't quite sort his feet out the time to get it under control.
Van Dijk is there, and he can pick it up.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Can he put it away? He scored!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Van Dijk. And it's Vieira. Thinks one through. Gullit. Oh, that's fabulous. Thuram tries to clear. Pirlo! And he's managed to get rid. Gullit. Great hit! They've got to be quick to recover this. Thuram gets it away. Passes short and sharp. Bale. And the ball is out of play. And it's Beckham. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Van Dijk. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a... And Messi! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Vieira. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no...
Mbappe! And again the keeper stands strong. Beckham. He's been picked out. Out to the right. Ronaldinho. That's played into space. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
27, Serginho. Coming on the field, number 22.
And it's Gullit.
Bellingham.
And it's lofted through here.
Neymar. Substitution.
Beckham. Manchester United
There will be
are
1
looking
minute
to
at
break
a
at
time.
pace. Cafu. Shot a goal! They are rampant!
Goal!
And they are pulling clear. And that's it. Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well,
Let's
there
hope
was
for
a
better
distinct
luck
lack
next
of
time.
clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Maldini. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Stood up well to him there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Van Dijk. To Thuram. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vencedor. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Vencedor. Santander look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Messi. Gullit. It's run loose here. Santander have reclaimed it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Karikaburu. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Moved on forwards. And he's there to clear it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Mbappe! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Messi delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe succumbs to the pressure. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but stopping it, another matter.
He's having a good look here. And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
Now the finish! Well, there's the clearance. Thuram. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Big chance! And more, and more, and more! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And yes, it's him again. Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Rijkaard. Now it's Hullet. He's picked his way through. Karikaburu. Thuram, aim forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, the shot could be on. He's had a hit! And yes, it's there! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Number 21.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
And there is the half-time whistle. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Manchester United have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts, and it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
And we're off again. No changes at the interval from either side. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pullet. Vieira. And it's Maldini. Bale is onto it in a flash. And here's Mbappe. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Some resolute defending there. Bale did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gently done. Oh, that's a key interception. And the counter is on. Bale. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Taken off it pretty forcefully. Rijkaard. So, what can they make of this? Serginho. Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odd...
There's the shot! They've scored! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 27, Serginho. Serginho. The attendance for this match
Manchester United are having a ball here. Out to the left it goes.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And he cuts out the supply. Vencedor. Bale. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vieira. No, that's been intercepted.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
No luck with that dink over the top.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Well, that's an excellent interception. And he's managed to get rid. Quality ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's played him through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is Number 9, Yamal. Substitution.
Interesting ball. And the cross comes in. Oh, well played.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Mbappe hits one! They've done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
After 79 minutes is
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
He rises! And he hits the net! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 82 minutes.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Santander grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Vieira. And it's Gullit. Chance here to counter. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Gullit having a look. Well, they've done this before. Can they do it again now? Oh, it's come off the upright. Gullit has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. He won't be happy with that one. Look at this. He's got the shot away! And it's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 90 minutes is
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Kylian Mbappe.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Gullit.
On the field.
And the assistant
Number
referee
18,
rightly gives him offside.
Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Bellingham. There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. There's the hit! Can he finish? He scores! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
The goal scorer, number 8.
Santander playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. This has a go! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. So it's away we go then. Sucic. Bellingham gets over and intercepts. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Trientes makes the interception. Aramburu. Sucic. Kubo providing an outlet on that flank. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Van Basten. And it's Rijkaard. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's managed to get free. Munoz. He could be in here. Sucic. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that's been won straight back. Munoz. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
It's a goal kick. Serginho, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
No, that's been intercepted. Van Basten is onto it in a flash. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Gullit. Marine. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Kubo. Kubo tries making a foray down the right. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Kubo. Serginho. He's away! And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was...
Decent hit! this time, surely! Goal! Manchester United! Van Basten at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And it's Messi. Half-time getting close now. And here's Hullet. Oh, what has happened here? Played it again. Heads it! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That is good strength. He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Tries to get it clear. Rijkaard. And now they can spring out of defence. That's been cut out, well played. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Aramburu, Marin, Trientes, Sucic, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Serginho.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, good spread. Pass is just off target. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Rijkaard. Looking tidy in possession here. Manchester United leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Hullet is the guilty party there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Martin. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Can he finish? And that is wildly off target.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Kubo. Now Pablo Marin. Munoz. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Hullet! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Gullit. Gullit proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Kubo. Aramburu. He's shifting through the gears here. Keeper has taken decisive action. Cleared away. Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught napping. Deflected behind for a corner kick. A couple of changes then in quick succession. They've played it short. That is great defending, so alert.
Oh, that's real confidence in that tackle. He got himself in the perfect position.
Martin. Mendes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Aramburu. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Van Dijk. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Serginho. Van Basten. Herrero can claim that. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Into the last 5 minutes. Great ball and he's in here. There's the hit! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. And it's Gullit. Messi. Now it's Bellingham. Chooses to go back. Has a goal! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short.
4 minutos de descuento.
Mendes. And here's Gullit. Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And they've got rid. Neymar. Mendes. Could move up a gear here. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite...